Alright, holy, another video. Um, yeah, just got out of cutting my hair, and can't lie, it's looking fucking fire. Oh, usually how it goes, obviously, but yeah, man, switch up a little bit, switch barbers, and yeah, this guy is definitely better, and I literally pay less for this one. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, hopping on the topic that I usually do. Progress. Progress seemed great. I I copied a competitor on how they were doing a creative, and honestly, I thought it looked great. I thought I did progress in my creatives. Since last week, right? Last week I was doing fucking amazing, and I did do amazing. But I thought I progressed a shit ton since last week. I guess today I hopped on call with the guy that usually reviews my stuff, and yeah, he said otherwise. He said no. You know, uh, basically he said I only pressed like 4%. Like he can't even tell if I did anything since like last time. I'm like, fuck, bro. Now we want to hear low key lowered my morale, bro. Like it just kind of killed it. I mean, of course, you take criticism like it needs to be, right? Which is you take it and progress. You take it and progress. But, but, it doesn't make it any less annoying. It doesn't. Like, I go there, and obviously I do look to improve. That's the reason why I even ask. Yeah. But to hear him, like, kind of rip it up and kind of say, it sucks, and like fucking start over again, or like you need to do this, you need to do this, and like fuck, dude. Basically, what he told me is I need to record in a different location, and I could probably drive there, or something, but I can't fucking drive. I can't drive. Um, so it's so fucking cooked, man, and it's literally so much friction with that. It's so annoying. It's But I have to progress with it. I do. So, I mean, I guess putting that aside, it has to be done. And the annoying part is now I have to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get it done. Oh, yeah, because it's not whether it can get done, it has to get fucking done, And it's so annoying. So, I think what I might have to do is I'll ask my friend if basically he always passes by my house during the weekdays. So I'll ask him if he could pass by a bit earlier, and if he could leave me at the mountain, I'll pay him. I'll pay him for gas. Um, and I'll record there. Who knows? Maybe he'll stay with me while I record. But this way, I'll probably just bulk record for like 2 days. 2 days. Let's say like today and tomorrow. And I'll ask him, or maybe 3 days. I don't know. I have to sort all of it out. But it's so annoying. He said I need better lighting. I assume it's for indoors, because outdoors it's sun. And yeah, so it's there's a way to go about it. I literally just made this way up right now, and it seems like the most plausible way. So Yeah, however it has to be. And I guess putting that aside, um, job wise, I already worked in my third day, and it's already passed like 3 days since, and I'll be working in 2 days. And I go there, I kind of find it annoying having to ask them exactly how to do things. Not specifically because I have to ask them, it's more so because I ask them over and over. And I'm like, dude, like I know, me personally, I know that shit gets annoying, and I'm not gonna stop because that's how I learn. It's just, it's, it's like fuck. it's like, you're gonna annoy someone and you're gonna do it anyways. It's like fuck, like whoa, oh man, like you feel bad for them, but it's too bad, yeah. So yeah, oh well. Um, and aside from that, job, ecom, haircut. I thought of something else the other day, and I thought of it again right now that I was getting a haircut, and it is water is a pretty big basis for a lot of things. Now, let me go a bit deeper into that. It's let's say for karma, it's real, yeah. So water, let's say that there's the water's leveled, right? And this is when it's neutral. Karma is neutral. Now, let's say in a cup of water, if there's I don't want to say a wave. It's just like water that's pulled up. It's a bit up. Now let's say when the water goes down, there's ripples, yeah? And let's say the ripple goes to the left. And then it goes to the right, right? Like the way it ripples left and right is kind of like left, it affects you. Right, it affects me. So it goes right back. And most likely it affects me, I'm gonna want to affect you again. Right? So it's kind of like how the analogy I made. And there was another analogy. I think it was something like some well, I guess the famous Bruce Lee quote of water is formless, shapeless, and whatever, yeah. And if you put it into a cup, it'll be a cup. If you put it into a whatever, if you put water into whatever, it'll become that, yeah. So he says to be like water, and yeah, it's a pretty simple saying, but there's a lot of analogies you can make to make a comparison with water. It's interesting. Of I keep saying but I'm thinking. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I probably should have done this before the video, but it's too late, guys. I'm not gonna pause the video. I don't like pausing the video. I don't like editing. If I'm making an edited video, I'll make it highly edited. If I'm gonna make it a not edited video or not as edited video, I'd rather just not make it edited at all. So yeah. But there was another kind of idea I had with water. Like maybe in a hot environment, it will get hot. I don't know, something like that. Or oh, okay, yes, I just remembered. So it's if you have water in a cold environment, it will freeze. right? If you have water in a hot environment, it will boil and it will turn to uh, vapor. And let's just say that this is, for example, your effort. Now, if you put into those two environments, they both kind of fuck over, yeah? Because frozen could mean stagnant, you're not moving. And then, like, maybe analysis paralysis. Maybe heat with the, I say, like, if you drop a drop into a boiling pan. Now, let's just say that's your effort. And each time you put in a little bit of effort, that drop will instantly boil away. And sooner or later, you're gonna get tired out because that pot is gonna fill up anytime soon. Now, if you have the right environment, pot, and you put the water in there, it won't freeze, it won't boil. Let's say maybe in some shade. Well, now you have something. Now, even if you're putting little drops in there, it won't boil, if not even as fast. And then you have something. You have something to build from. So, I think you guys kind of understand the idea, the analogy I have with water. So yeah, you like water. But yeah, I guess hopping back onto the update on e-commerce, it's kind of confusing because it's so back and forth with it all. You know, I get better videos, and I think I'm doing good, but then I have to do better, and better and better and better. And I guess another analogy for that one would be that you should always look to improve. Doesn't matter if you're the best, always look to improve. And expect it to be harsh. So each time you make improvement and think you're doing good, expect it to be harsh because you're gonna have to make more improvement. And I think that's an idea that I have to implement in my head because every single time I do good, I think I could just keep it steady and proceed from there. But I can't. I have to say, okay, I did good, and then keep improving. And it's also like it's all in the mind. I have to be able to control my mind, but guys, I tell you, it's hard. It is hard, and I don't want that idea even being put into my head. It's hard, but in all reality, that's what it is. It's hard because you have to guard your mind, and as soon as I think of something maybe even negative, I have to quickly throw it out of my mind. And throwing it out of my mind, you know, I instantly start like kind of zoning out from there. So I'm like, well, what the fuck do I think about now? Or should I just go back and actually analyze what exactly I threw out of my mind? And I start doing that, and I realize, no, I can't fucking analyze it because it's a downward spiral. Why am I thinking, you know, that I've fucking been in e-commerce for the longest and I still haven't made money. Is this the right thing for me? Maybe am I too stuck on this? Fucking throw that out. It's so annoying, guys, to have these ideas just on repeat, and you just have to throw it out of your mind, knowing that it is a valid question, because it is. I have done e-commerce for the longest, and I haven't made money, but it works for others, so it can work for me. And if I chose a difficult I chose a difficult business model. There's a lot of competition, and to be fair, if it were easy, then it wouldn't like really be that good, you know? Like for me, this business model has made me have to grow in many different ways. Maybe maybe like social. I had to be a lot more social with everybody because I mean sales, marketing. I mean just actually being out and recording videos for products. You know, like you're I mean it's kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie because you know for the product I'm specifically running, it's kind of like a women's product. No, it is a women's product. Like literally 95% of my viewers are women. It's a women's product, and I have to go out and maybe even have people that I know see me like wearing like women's props and recording this woman shit in the middle of just like it's just randomly, bro. It is kind of embarrassing. So having to do that, it low key does help me progress in some sort of way. Even like this, like for my YouTube videos. With these YouTube videos, I literally record them and I post them. You know, it looks super simple. It's like I'm talking to someone, and yeah. But with that, it's like, fuck. So I mean, I completely went off track. You know, I digress. Props, everything. Looking at the positive side, I have a job. Money's gonna be flowing in. I'm gonna get the paycheck. Instantly, I buy energy drinks. I'm gonna order some products, which is actually what I have to find, possibly even today. And I have to. I mean, forgetting on what I have to do is I get to work this job. I get to do all these things, and I'm actually gonna benefit from them. Yeah, so W, honestly, not exactly too much complaining from this. There isn't. It's all progression. It's all working in unison, right? So forgetting all the shit and focusing on the goals, the progress, and etc. Yeah, it should all work out. Anyways, it's a long enough fucking video, man. I don't even know how long it is. Maybe fucking 20 minutes, yeah. Fucking long. I'll probably end up posting this one around January, March, April, May, June, July, towards the middle of July. And yeah, I mean it's fun. Whatever works, yeah. Keep saying yeah. Yeah, it's all analysis. I got some Zins as well. Zins, caffeine, nicotine, caffeine, and I'm not gonna say that one, bro. I need to look at the YouTube guidelines, but there's specific things I just don't want to say in case, yeah. But man, it is a wonderful day regardless of all the other shit. And man, I just get to enjoy this day, man. Blessed, another day to actually progress. And yeah, got the fucking haircut. Just looking fresh as fuck. But yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's see where I'm at then. It's all working. So, anyways, see you guys.